Speaking of Kendrick and Drake, let's talk about Academics. Now, Academics appeared. He's been talking, you know what I'm saying, with about Drake, and he's been in shambles right now. And let me show you what your boy Ack has been saying. Hold on, let me share my screen with y'all. This is funny. Ack says that the Drake stimulus package is dead. He says that stimulus package is dead. Let me see if it's gonna show the video. All right, yeah. So fair use, by the way. Listen to this real quick. Fair use.
I think, no pun intended.
Hold up. Let me turn this up so y'all can hear it. Let me go back.
I think, no pun intended, Drake's wings slightly feel clipped, right? And it's like the stimulus package, the Drake stimulus package right now doesn't exist. So Drake going on Camila Cabello's track didn't do nothing. That's a fact. Didn't do nothing.
That's what Ack said, y'all. So yeah, he said that stimulus package is gone. And what Ack is talking about, see, they were saying that Drake and Camila Cabello, whatever her name is, they were supposed to have one of the songs of the summer or something like that. But then Kendrick came out, this beef had happened, and Drake had to put that on freeze. And then he unfreezed it after the battle was over, and it didn't chart well. It didn't chart well. Now, it still had like 1 million streams, which is great. I mean, if I had 1 million streams, that'd be phenomenal for me. Make sure you go stream Rewind. You see Rewind right there. Go ahead and stream it. Get your boy streams up. But it was supposed to be this song of the summer, but no, not like us is that. And it's really not a good track if you ask me anyway. So yeah, the Sexy Red song that Drake has, it's a hit per se, but it's not charting nearly as high as the other Sexy Red and Drake collaborations like Rich Baby Daddy and stuff like that. So it's a moderate success. This is all happening after Kendrick. Now, I think if this track, the You My Everything track, if that would have dropped before the Kendrick battle, it would have charted higher. So Ack, which is the biggest nutsack rider of Drake, he's one of the biggest Aubrey's Angels. He's saying that the stimulus package and is dead. Now, the stimulus package he's talking about, meaning like, hey, if you got Drake on your album or if you got Drake on your single, it's guaranteed success. It's gonna break records. It's gonna get a bunch of streams. So that's what Ack said. That's what Ack said. You said, wasn't Ack just saying don't talk to him in 6 months because Drake is gonna drop? So yeah, yep, exactly. Yep. You said that's only because Dot is the hottest rapper. They dropped that song later this year, next year would have been. But that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. You said that you called Drake is gonna try to do a Toronto concert like K-Dot's before the end of the year will feature Lil Wayne. No one will care. Yeah, if he does that, it won't be as impactful as this Kendrick Lamar one. So Ack is concerned, man. Ack is really, really concerned. And let me see. Let's see. What else did he say? Ack also questioned him for being at the all-white party. I don't feel like finding that clip right now, but DJ Akademiks has said he was criticizing Drake for showing up to the all-white party that Michael Rubin. Did y'all see that? Let me see. They even said that Drake looked like he aged. Let me see. This program kind of running slow a little bit. Let me go to this. Hold on, y'all. Is it showing it? Is it gonna show it for me? Is it gonna show it for me? Hold on, y'all. Okay, yeah. Let me go here and share this screen with y'all. So I know it said fans are shocked how much Drake is aging. They say he looks so tired right here. They say he looks so aged, like it's really getting to him. I saw that. And if you're looking, I'm gonna share a thumbnail that has Drake. You know, at the end, like when you lose in Street Fighter, he's by the, you know, your face is by the number and it says continue. They got Drake's thing right there. So yeah, but Ack is concerned. Ack is like, man, what's going on with Drake? He's showing up. You don't show up to no party, the all-white party with Michael Rubin, with the colonizers. Like he said, man, you should show up to like a cookout or something like that. You need to be around some brothers. That's what Ack is saying. So Ack is really concerned about Drake. Ack is really concerned about Drake, and I don't blame him. You know, he's questioning, you know, with the chart positions and the stimulus package not looking good, and then Drake trolling and all this. It's like, what is going on with Drizzy? And I think honestly, just at this point, man, Drake has been backtracking so long. He wasn't ready to take a hit like this. He wasn't even in battle mode. That man was not in battle mode. He had just got off of the highest grossing hip hop tour of all time. I think that. Don't quote me on that. But he had just did that, making history and stuff like that. So he wasn't in, out. He had just put out an album last year. So he may have been in album mode, but he wasn't in battle rap mode. So it's really concerning about Drake. You know what I'm saying? Like he's looking really, I've seen other pictures of him smiling and stuff like that. But if you got Akademiks questioning Drake, oh, it's a lot. Now, also, Akademiks has said that Drake got some new music on the way. It's fire, all that other stuff. So, it's BS. But one thing I want to get on Ak about, too. Ak just admitted that Kendrick's didn't have bots. That whole narrative they were creating after this white boy came on Akademiks podcast and say that made up a lie. And I knew it was a lie. Common sense could tell you it's a lie because the math wasn't mathing. But he said that he was paid by Kendrick Lamar's team to fake streams so Kendrick could outdo Drake. Now, Akademiks had to eat those words, ladies and gentlemen. Let me share this with you, and I want you to listen closely. Listen to this. Fair use.
Now, I'll be honest with you. I talked to my man from Spotify. I won't say the name right now, but legit Spotify nigga. He said, "Hey, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know what that person on your stream was talking about. Them Kendrick streams is real. That's what
I'm saying. What I did, I called the people that I know oversee those people that play like that, and I PTR'd it on my floor. They said, "Whack, we didn't work that. We didn't touch that."
Boom, boom. So the fact that he had to admit that, let me go back and share my screen. He admitted that he called somebody or talked to somebody at Spotify and Kendrick streams were all real. They weren't botting. So Akademiks, he had to admit that, right? So now he's trying to backtrack and renege. Look at it. He says, to put it in context, no DSP, which is direct streaming platform, digital streaming platform, will ever admit that they counted or have counted fake streams. I know people there, so I ran it up the chain. But of course, they would say that. By the way, all the people who do digital marketing for artists who purchase fake streams to help inflate/promote artists also say when streams are faked. It's done that DSPs do not detect. There are a few embarrassing instances where it was found out that a few artists fake streams and it was announced. That is rare. Most of the time, it's not detected, or if it is definitely not announced. So he's reneging. And he went on a rant talking about other stuff. He was like, I'll further discuss this on my stream today. Too many dick riders who are Kendrick or Drake fans who don't know the nuanced convo, blase skip. I keep telling everyone right now, rap is the steroid era with streaming. That's why it's a waste accusing one or two artists of botting or faking streams. Once in a while, one artist will wild the fuck out and go overboard and get about, 30% of all streams you see is fake. Okay, all that stuff. And he says, and yes, all other noise is BS. Drake new music on the way. It's fire. Trust. Nah. Stop. Akademiks, stop. You need to be held accountable for spreading fake news. Why would you have that person on there and not fact check them? You were that gullible. See, you wanted Kendrick to be down so bad. You wanted Drake to win so much that you let just a random person come on and give you fake receipts and give you fake information without even thinking about it. You're supposed to be a numbers guy, DJ Akademiks. And I got respect for Akademiks. He's a content creator just like I am. I respect his grind and his hustle, but you can't go around spreading fake news. You could say allegedly, but you had a whole dude get on there and just lie. And it didn't even make sense. It didn't even register. I was like, because that's what Wack 100 was saying. You saw when I played this before, it's like those numbers don't add up. You said that he paid for 30 million streams, right? But he paid you $2,500. Like that don't even make, or was it lower than that? He paid you a deposit. Like it don't even make sense. So don't try to renege and make it look like, oh yeah, you turn it into an industry thing. No, you need to be held accountable for spreading fake news. That's it. I hate when people do that. Don't try to include everybody and all the other stuff. No, man, you need to be held accountable for it. Kendrick didn't have bots. It's obvious that he didn't even need that. That's what Wack 100 was saying. Like, this is the highest profile rap beef of all time. Neither one of them needed to do any bots. Now, I'm not saying bots don't happen, of course. He is right in that regard. Yes, 30%, like 30% or whatever. It's like a lot of these artists use bots. But in this case, all eyes and ears were pointed at Kendrick and Drake. And they were going to break numbers and break records and do all that stuff anyway. Why would Kendrick need to have bots? And then my thing is this, okay, he had bots for that time. What about the other time? All those people at the concert were bots. All the viewership now, like I listen to that song every other day in the gym. Am I a bot? I play that record. Everybody knows that record. Although people that I DJ in front of and play music for, are they bots? It just was capped. And Akademiks shouldn't have went around spreading that. You know, all you had to do was say, hey, y'all, like, my bad. I should have researched. Content creators mess up, players mess up too. It is what it is. But no, he tried to make it a whole industry thing and talk about Drake music on the way. We ain't trying to hear all that. Stop speaking about Drake. Like, you OVO representative. You've been telling us new Drizzy about to drop this whole time, and it hadn't shooken up the game yet. It hadn't taken over the summer yet. So that gets on my nerves. That gets on my nerves, y'all. You say, oh, well, thank you. Thank you, my good brother. You say I'm better than that. I appreciate you. You said if a million likes was 2.5 thousand, I would have a million likes on some BS right now. Okay, exactly. If $2,500 gets you 30 million streams, don't you think that it'll be way more artists out here, independent artists with millions and millions and millions of streams, if it was only 2,500? That don't even make sense. He would have need to paid you at least $100,000 for that to get 30 million streams. It just didn't add up and it didn't make sense. So yeah, Akademiks, you need to be held accountable for that, bro. You got to be held accountable for that. Don't try to bring everybody else up in here. But yeah, Ak is concerned about Drake. Drake ain't looking too good right now. And that's where we at with it. It's a sad sight to see, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But I mean, I don't really feel so, because I know Drake could do better. You know what I'm saying? But we'll see how it matches up. But Akademiks, yeah, you got to hold that L, bro. You definitely got to hold that L.